Alright, I'm back with more King's Bounty 2.
Today's a very important day for us, my lovely.
But why?
Because today, I finally screwed up my courage to ask you out on a date. The magic cards divine.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of brewing elixir.
Whoa there! Look at that mad wizard go.
Yeah, you can see that everywhere. So I shielded the miller's daughter with my left hand.
Oh, I'm so glad to see you. Did you find anything out at the Mage's Tower?
Yes, Bernard. I found out that a restless spirit forced a young mage to rain enchanted water down onto your village. The water was infused with dark magic. That is what poisoned the villagers.
But why did this ghost want to harm our village? What did we ever do to him?
I'm not sure I know. The spirit was awakened from a long slumber granted by an ancient artifact. It was an unfortunate oversight.
What now? Will this entity feed on our strength until we all wither away to empty husks?
The energy drained from the villagers is captured within that artifact. I have no idea where it is, though. The mage is buried it somewhere.
Oh, why did I get tangled up in all this? There's no hope left for us. If someone could find that wretched spirit and bring it to justice. The entire village is dying and no one cares. How is that possible? You work for the prince, don't you? Help us. Amanda said the artifact had been dug up from those crypts on the other side of the bridge.
Oh my, that's what I'm saying. Well, I guess.
You can see that every day. What did he want? Screaming and running around like an arrow-shot horse?
Sounds like he was searching for someone's widow. I tried to ask him what's wrong, and he immediately started screaming, and then bolted, eyes abulge as though Auric himself was burning his feet. Then go ask him yourself if you want. He ran over that way, into the ruins.
Today is a beautiful day. Could you tell me what you meant by mad wizard?
Mad wizard? I can't tell you much. That odd bird didn't say a lot that made sense. It burst in here, eyes all crazed and gleaming, as if someone was chasing it with a broadsword. I tried to calm him. I spoke very soothingly. Then he screamed, "Don't touch me! Palatinus's name is cursed!" and fled, never to be seen again.
Do you happen to know where he fled?
To the old ruins. They're not far from here.
Who was
Well-
that mad wizard? Could it be Palatinus?
Well, he said that that was his name, and it was cursed. We're getting kind of off from helping the village. The other's down there. And Palatinus is over here. Boy, which way to go? Well, we'll continue with Palatinus then. If we get stuck, we know that we got this other quest hanging in the balance.
You must be the mage Palatinus. The shield makes talking very awkward. Please raise it.
Go away! Stop torturing me! My soul is afire! Can you not see how I am suffering? Oh, never again will I pursue easy money. The elementals are charging my shield right now! If you dare break into their cage, they'll tear you to pieces! Neither you nor they can get me! Now get out of here!
Venenum magnum letum veritas vista.
Well,
amita.
I'd like to have that shield when people try to talk to me.
Why can't I remember?
That'll teach them.
Curse this poison.
Ooh,
Leave me be!
that's a sign
Let me
of true
focus.
genius
Stop pestering me!
and madness.
Wow. I've been told that about me too. Huh. Well, he kind of looks like me a little bit. if I had gray hair, which you don't have any on top, and I don't have much myself. Oh well. Okay, well, at least it's a battle. That's what I'm talking, bub. I probably need to learn a few new spells since I am a paladin, and they probably specialize in healing. So I'll save that one to learn. Probably learn some of these others too. I'd love to learn that one there. But for now, we're gonna fracture any armor they got and do a hit and run. What? They got one of my puppies, but it's alright. Oh, no, that's not alright. Well, fine. We're swapping person for person, and they're ganging up on them. That's not fair at all. Now, guys, let's see where he stands. I don't want to lose him. They were slightly weaker, but they're not fighting like it. Boy, that one caused me problems. But they're right here. Well, come on, guys, now. Lay off my dogs. And my pikemen. You know, we'll be fortunate to make it through here with everybody intact. I'm just not got a good setup. I should have learned some spells. That's alright. I would have hoped by now I would have, yeah, I would have done a little better with that. Ah, finally, you get an additional turn. Boy. And they got slow on them, so they're not moving very far. That's like me in the mornings. I got slow on me, and I don't move very fast anyway. But about the same distance. Well, you get an additional turn. Come on, don't get my dogs. Or pikemen. Come on, man, leave me alone. There you go. Oh, yeah. They're just bullies, I'm telling you. Well, one bully down. I doubt that really did much good, but that's fine. He's probably better off getting in behind something and just hiding, if I want to keep him alive. There we go. I'm not so sure they are either. There you go. And everybody made it. We'll heal him up. Almost lost a few, but I definitely need to get some higher class soldiers.
Look, that's your signature at the bottom of this letter granting access to the Mage Factory. Maybe you should talk after all, eh?
Yes, the letter is mine. I'll tell you the truth. My daughter Teresa is severely ill. Our healers were unable to help her, but I'd heard of someone in Artesania.
I'm so sorry, but your dealings with a certain noble couple ended up killing everyone in the Mage Factory. And I'd venture to guess they were none other than Albert and Ursula.
They promised to pay for Teresa's treatment. In return, I was to create a special poison for them. You see, I uncovered a secret of the Dark Adepts. The Mage Factor named it the Widow's Kiss. I haven't a clue why. The poison drives its victims to fits of insanity. Strange name for it. I told Albert numerous times he needed to use Lorianese glass flasks, but he never listened. Poor old fellow. I wonder if he's still alive.
Palatinus, focus! You destroyed the Mage Factory. How did it happen?
Yes, of course. I just need to focus. Those greedy aristocrats. They demanded I make them more poison, as if one order wasn't enough. Because of them, I was in a rush, and then the boiling flask burst right in front of me, poison spraying everywhere. Well, they ran, of course. Oh, Creator, the sound of those screams coming through the window. Dreadful.
How did you survive then?
I had time to take the antidote. There was little enough of it, but it was effective. And if my hands weren't shaking, I'd buy the elements. I remember nothing more. Why did I come here?
You appeared to be making poison for Albert and Ursula. What else?
No. I know I'm making an antidote. I must eliminate Widow's Kiss to the last drop. This poison must be destroyed. But wait! Only my retort burst. The second was in Ursula's hands. That's it! They still have the Widow's Kiss! You must find them immediately!
Well, I think I found them, but they told me you were making a potion to heal their mama. So somebody's full of it. Or at least I think that's what they told me. Boy, they're getting me all confused. Well, it gets any more confusing, and I'm just going to head to McDonald's for breakfast. I'll get my senior citizens discount and think about all this stuff. Anyway, there's some stuff there if I can figure out how to get it. Boy, sorry about that, I was getting myself dizzy. I guess I could question them again about what happened, or run down here and kind of go both directions. Well, I'm getting there. Yeah, let's just... Well, maybe. They're looking awful mean. Fine. They're trying to intimidate me a little bit. Says slightly weaker, but so was that other one. We've got to figure what's be the most important to knock off right off the bat. Yeah. That'll work. Yeah. I was hoping for the first move, but that's fine. Well, why don't you just hit and run me, why don't you, bub? Yeah. Get a little burning touch on you. And bleeding to boot, but that was a little wasted though. Fine. They got a little bit of alertness. They probably just sipped on their coffee. That's what I do every once in a while. If I get silent, I'm just sipping on my coffee. I'll go there. Ray of light. Trying to figure out who's the most annoying as far as the ranged units. That wasn't quite as effective as I hoped. Fine. Oh, come on. All the way around? My fire guys should have got him, and they're picking on my healers. Well, I'm telling you, they ain't being fair. But that'll get them. See how they are. Yeah. I'll heal them up. Wow. There you go, at least they're picking on somebody else. Yeah, an additional turn. Take that, you bully. That narrowed them down. They won't be able to kill my archers or my healers before then anyway. Yeah, they're not doing much damage, but that's fine. Boy, everybody's getting a second turn. That's cool. Boy, I lose my cursor there. Well, there's the end of you, bub. Well, I've got that fast travel section started. Where are they saying? Oh, I'm off. I'll only play an hour or record an hour at a time before it kicks off. At least that's what I've got it set at. And from what I can tell, that's the longest I can do. I can always like restart it, but then once you get it on the editing deal, you can only save an hour at a time. So that's why most of my videos end up being just under an hour. Where are you guys? Yeah, you got some explaining to do.
I can't believe her.
This was to be expected. I am so sorry, my bright daffodil, but this is the end for us.
Ursula, please be calm. I will deal with this. Now you listen to me. To begin, the disaster was not caused by the poison. Palatinos is wrong. That's not why it happened. Second, we don't have the retort. We left it back at the foundry.
You'd better not lie to me again.
Yes, I will tell you everything.
Yeah, right.
You see, we weren't the only nighttime guests at the Mage Factory. We were just fetching the order when I stumbled upon some horrible ritual. And the explosion. We ran outside and that spirit attacked us. It was furious. Ursula dropped the boiling flask. Palatinos saved us. He subdued the spirit with a spell, and it let us go. We left the flask behind at the Mage Factory.
I find you more believable this time. What happened next?
We were at Castle Ardennes. Palatinos fled right away, and the spirit... what was his name?
Ador. That was what Palatinus called him. That is the spirit's true name, Ador. Unfortunately, before I could command this entity, it called for help.
More spirits appeared, and we ran. Oh, how we ran. And then, what else could we do? We spent our last coin on that poison.
I find it difficult to trust you. Once a liar, always a liar.
If you need a witness, talk to Ador. He will tell you we're telling the truth.
We told you everything. You won't put us in chains after we've been so helpful to your investigation, will you?
I wish I could, but interrogating Ador is of far greater importance. Your fate will be decided by His Highness Prince Adrian.
Yeah. Yeah. Well. Well, I started to run in there and save it and stop, but then realized I'd only been playing about 35 minutes. So I want to run around.
You've stolen my heart. Would you like to go for a walk?
Well, I kept thinking they'd have this open, and I was hoping I'd upgrade my troops there, but I guess not. I know there's some troops back there because I've been back there with my fighter, warrior class, whatever. So we question them, we'll go back to the other town, and I'm going to look for some better soldiers. Okay.
I've had such a good week. I've sold 6 magic...
No, unless I start changing order there, but I don't want to. I think I'm going to stick with them.
Selling cheap booze to disciples. Sorry to hear that, friend. But I've got some good news for you.
Well, we'll see what letter they left here. My Rose. I can't just send you a magical messenger pigeon. You can't spend mana without a good reason. By special decree of His Rodness, nothing surprises me anymore. I'm going to the mage factory to maintain the barrier. I must depart immediately. The last group of mages returned even earlier than I expected, fully depleted at that. Forgive me, yours, L. Well, we'll forgive you. They're maintaining a barrier, but I have no idea what that's about.
Today's a very important day for us, my love.
Missing apprentice. That is what the smith in the one town we had. Yeah.
You must be a regular here. Do you know Fontaine of Rickville?
Yeah. He rushed in here just a little while ago. Scared stupid. He's hiding in the backyard, terrified someone's gonna come for him. He's a jittery fella.
Ha. You didn't help him out none. I guess that's probably... I don't know what that's for unless it's bathing tubs. Kind of weird, really.
Fontaine, are you there? Please come out. I need to talk to you.
Yeah, right. So you can beat me too?
Your master Kalmas asked me to find you. He's oh so worried. Or is he worried about his tools? I didn't quite understand.
I know. That's why I'm hiding.
Well, if you won't come willingly...
You gonna drag him out?
I much prefer looking at your face instead of that barrel. Why were you hiding in there?
I'm trying to stay away from Kalmos. I got beaten once already today. I don't need a licking from him, too.
Someone beat you up? Who?
These bandits at the fair. I left the carriage behind, too.
If I were you, I'd go to Rickville and calmly relate these events to Kamos.
But you don't know Kamos. He won't listen. I abandoned his carriage and tools. Well, that's all it'll take for him to judge me guilty.
So bandits are roaming around the fair. How did they end up there?
No idea. I ran for it once the brawl started up. People were being beaten, stalls trashed, things stolen. I just ran. I'm not ashamed. My life is worth more than a box of tools.
It sure is, buddy. We'll find your tools, maybe. But I still gotta find the spirit that's plaguing that other town. I got a lot of things going right now. And I'll pick up some mana while I'm at it. Hey, there's a fella down there selling troops. Wonder what kind of he's got, and then she's got a problem here. Well, she don't have an icon, so maybe she don't, but...
Brave warriors! Lower the bridge. I must return to my mistress, Lady Letitia.
What did she say?
You there, coarse fella. Are you deaf? I am Della, Lady Letitia's maid. My mistress is a guest of DuPont, your commander. Let me through.
Well, she's got her own problems. She can handle it. Now let me get this one. There you go. Windy Port Fair. They're on the Order of Power. Interesting, but I don't know. Still pondering it all. Happier, but they are already happy as it is because I'm keeping all the same order. So we'll go back to the crypt. I'm a little undecided on what I'm doing here at the moment. It's about 2 a.m. on a Sunday morning. Yeah, I think I'd already gotten that one. There's probably the way this game is stuff stashed everywhere. There we go. Well, I think I missed a turn. Somewhere. I don't know where though, it's confusing me a bit. Oh, down here. I was distracted by that thing there. Boy, that's a crazy little area. And there's somebody else selling some troops. I have a feeling they're all gonna be zombies or something, because he don't look too healthy himself. Yeah. You just stay right there, buddy.
A mummy. The spirit must be nearby.
Well, right there he is.
Oh, spirit in the mummy, reveal your name to me.
My name was Molino. It does not matter now, however. What do you want from me?
You need the artifact imbued with your might. Is that so?
Yes. And yet, I don't see the blazing scroll on you.
The blazing scroll? Very well. Is there any way you could sense it or see it?
I can sense it, but I can't retrieve it. The mages buried the scroll and enchanted the place to ward off the undead. You can help me. Wait! Let me gaze upon it once more. Wait!
Okay. Fine. Well, that's got me talking to Bernard again. Boy, they got you running around everywhere here.
Bernard, I've talked to your spirit. He's a foul necromancer named Molino. A wretched creature. He wanted me to bring him the scroll. He swore he'd leave your village alone if I did.
Here's what I'm thinking. Here we are, helping the spirit, yet he was the one who made the lab assistant dump all kinds of waste on our village. But don't you think he deserves a lesson?
I understand. But what about the curse? We're doing this to make Molino lift it.
Don't you want to teach him a lesson?
I can't say I'm eager to challenge him. He's a powerful sorcerer.
I'll double the reward I promised.
You didn't mention a reward at all.
Yeah. Double nothing is still nothing. Well, let's see what this fair maiden wants.
Sorry. Oh. You're not from the fair, are you? Why are you crying? What happened? Oh, I'm sorry. Do you know about the fair on the Eastern Road? Merchants from Lorien and Artisania gather there to trade. No. I haven't been there in a long time. Why do you ask? My father, Edel, went to the fair and never returned. He promised to return within a day with a present for me, but he's still not back. Perhaps you'll learn something if you're out that way.
Yeah. I'll learn something because the other fella lost his tools out in the fair.
Archmage Cathorn's health instead. Haven't you noticed it yourself? Our spells.
So I shielded the village guard up by that and picked up an iron bar with the other and battered that bear about his hairy snout once, twice.
Yeah, he's telling probably tall tales if the truth's known.
My boy wrote to say he started studying the art of brewing elixir.
Well, good for your boy. I'm not totally sure what to do now.
With such talent in the family,
Examine the
we needn't
rune
pay for a
stones.
healer ever again.
Mine has had
Okay.
little success in elixirs,
Well.
or so his mentor says. On the other hand, he's always the champion in fisticuffs.
Yeah.
Today's a very important.
That's the fellow that tried to cheat on his exam and make his buddy change his buddy's grade to average. I guess I can see what he wants. Another battle here. We'll probably have time for one more battle. And then we'll wrap it up. Oh, that's the fairground, wasn't it? That's not... Yeah, this fella's in this. Old ruined castle. Well, hello, handsome.
So, 3 signs of Alm, then... Oh, familiar face. You look like you want to boost your armed power.
I remember you. You were a disciple at the Mage's Tower. What brings you here?
Long story. They kicked me out, but now I've found a real trade. Trolls, raw force, the endurance of stone, and total obedience.
No one has ever tamed a troll.
Until now, I have discovered a spell that can tame them. Once I have the final ingredient, I'll be taming trolls with the snap of my finger.
I have trouble believing that. What thing do you lack?
The Stone of Worry. I've read that this stone so terrifies trolls in its presence, a troll's mind goes soft as clay. These stones are said to be sentient and hide when they hear footsteps. I also read that they can be found along the riversides in Middle Ruin. A trip to Ruin is out of the question right now. Too many beasts and brigands. But as soon as I can manage it, I'll be in the business of selling trolls. The most important thing is to keep the stones at a distance. Otherwise, the enchantment might get out of control.
Yeah. Yeah, you might get out of control, bub. Should I find that? Should I fight the bandits? Decisions, decisions. Well, I guess I'll just keep on heading this way and just see what happens. If I don't get turned around, yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's a battle no matter what direction we go to, and that one looks pretty tough, but... it gives me an idea anyway if these fellas are worth it. There's a hill there. All right. Wow. Okay, fine. Boy, those are ancient wolves. I knew they were pretty tough. Maybe some extra troops wouldn't be a bad idea. Or then again, fine. Boy, it's tough. That mighty griffin, I have a feeling he's going to cause us some trouble. I'm just saying. We'll get rid of the wolves. See, those might too. Not to mention the bears. We'll do a power strike on them. Oops. Well, fine. Oh, come on. Yeah. Well, they kind of messed us up a bit. Might be a waste. Hold on. Boy, any way you do, my dogs are in a mess. They're gonna... There we go. Come on, guys. Yeah. Now my healers are in a mess. Well, it was nice while it lasted. I know I sound like I already lost the battle, but yeah, I'm gonna hold off on them too. Yeah, there we go. Goodbye, fellas. It was nice knowing you. There we go. That's what I need. A few additional turns don't hurt nothing either. How are they looking? They're alright. There you go. Well, we lost our healers, but y'all have a good day. And I'll talk at you later. Bye.